I'm sorry. I'm doing catching up on let me pause this. I wasn't able to catch the live on Yabba's YouTube Underground. Please subscribe. Love Yabba and Sam. Absolutely adore them. Wonderful. Ugh, just love them. Please subscribe to both Yabba and Sam. I wasn't able to catch their live. I was just so tired last night that I could not stay up at 1 a.m. And I did not know this. I did not know what this bitch said about creating something for a cat that's on the heat. Now, when I was a kid, I had a lot of cats and kittens, and back then, I mean, my cats back then were not getting desexed or spayed because, well, my parents back then in the 80s and early 90s, actually it was more in the 80s, they really didn't know much about it, didn't really want to spend money on it. I was a kid, so I was a little kid. How am I supposed to take the cats to the vet? So I just kept feeding the cats and they just kept breeding, and they, so I guess, in a sense, that's probably the reason why I didn't hear a lot of the female cats crying out like that, because, the males were around and vice versa. Now, my male cat, he's desexed and he's a young boy. I only had him for like a year. He's a year and a few months old. He's desexed, Charmer. And he still kind of whinges for a girl. Mind you, he's desexed. And he's still whinging for a girl. He doesn't whinge like the way BG does. But, every now and again he'll like, and I'm like, Charmer, I'm sorry, dude, I can't let you out at night to go to try and find a girl. It's too late now. I let you out during the day. You can go out during the day and go wandering, but at night time, sorry, dude, you have to come inside because those are the rules here. So it happens. Let me go back to what I just friggin' heard, because even Yabba did not know about this. And I'm so grateful that Are You Serious? Was it Are You Serious? Or, hang on, let me go back. I think I went too far back because it's like an hour. Hang on.
Oh,
I gotta go to the doctor soon. Huh?
Let me go ahead and pull it up.
Watch what this
Since
bitch
you guys have,
says.
Brought it to my
I'm gonna be late at my
not?
doctor's.
Can I make it full screen? Yes, I can. Okay, this is from a reaction channel called Are You Serious?
Oh, it was Are You Serious?
Has dropped the link in chat. Let's see what Foodie has to say, shall we?
Listen to what she says.
I feel bad for her, but hey, George.
Okay, they're not in. Let me remind you, they're not in pain. This is just a mating call. It's a mating call that she's doing to attract the men, to go out and attract the men. She's not in pain. It's just her calling out to let the male cats know that she's in heat. But she's crying out. She's whinging to cry. She's crying out and whinging because she wants to be let out so she can go out to wander around to look for male cats. That's what BG is doing.
She's right at the door doing that too. What are you doing? There's no males. Where's...
Now, if Foodie had a cat lead or leash, she could have done a nice thing for her and at least taken her out for a walk. And that might have helped her calm down a bit. That's what I would have done.
Wait, no. I know the neighbors. Oh my God. She sounds like a fire alarm.
Hurry up and get to it because I'm going to be late to my doctor's. Make fun of your own cat. That's real nice. Make fun of your own cat, you fucking bitch.
They need to invent some kind of like fake male cat. Like a sex toy for cats. Where they can use it themselves, or it's like a robot. It comes up to the cat, humps the cat, fake impregnates it, and then the cat's like, ah. Would that work? I don't know.
You know nothing.
Well, it would be good for the, you know?
What a sicko.
It's true. It would be awesome for them because then, you know, not for us to use on them, but for it.
Just imagine the things that she's not willing to say on the internet.
I'm sorry, I have to pause it quickly.
How do you come up with shit like this?
Yeah. She Foodie, you I don't even know the words. You are one of those people, I bet you, that you watch the type of porn, I forget the genre, the name of the genre, but it's the ones where people, have intercourse with the animals. I bet you watch that type of porn. It wouldn't surprise me, because for you to come up with that, I would imagine so that you watch. How else would you come up with that fucking thought? Firstly, you do not know the male anatomy of a cat's penis, and you do not know that the male's penis has spikes on it. So once it enters into a female's, vagina, how do I say it? That it's actually painful for the female cat, which is why the male has to grab onto her neck to hold her down in order for them to mate. And then when the female cat has had enough, because it is painful for her, she will be the one to turn around and bite the male to get him off. You know fuck all about how cats breed and or anything about cats. You know nothing about cats. You know nothing. This, my God. Anyway, I might have to go back to this later, but like I said, I have a doctor appointment, but quick video. I was watching this and I'm like laughing through the whole video, having fun and blah, 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 blah. And I did not know about this. And I'm so glad that whoever it was that mentioned this in chat, thank you so much, because I would not have known that she had mentioned something as disgusting as this. Foodie, you are demonic. I'll leave it at that for now. You are demonic. That's it.